Hello, my lovelies. Scorpio, this is going to be your 1 week read. These are going to be a little bit longer of a reading. I'm going to include quite a bit of stuff in these, as well as charm casting at the end of your reading. So let's see what we need to see. All right, Scorpio, what's happening? How's life treating you? What's going on? Ooh, 2 tickets to paradise. Take a trip, a break, or just travel. So I feel like if things have been, like for some reason, if you haven't been able to do that, you're about to be able to. So book that trip if you're able. What else? Just had a baby. 2 a.m. feedings, tired but worth it. Maybe some of you are about to be new parents. So I feel like maybe you need to take a trip before the baby comes, because you're going to be tired after that baby hits, I promise. Life lessons. Some are easy, some hurt. Watch out and learn from your mistakes. So there's some sort of learning curve going on. And started a new job and earning my way in life. So maybe your family is expanding. Maybe somebody is changing jobs, you know. There could be any number of reasons why we need to make changes there. But I feel like there's a lesson here, so make sure that we learn from that and, you know, work on healing should you need to. All right, for love. Yeah, we're ending something where we felt like we weren't enough in a situation. Might be headed towards a soulmate, something that's much better to deal with. Enlightening. It could happen really quickly for some of you. Sudden shocking change, huge surprises, upheaval, epiphany. Okay. Lots of passion. Interesting. Don't get carried away. You know, make sure that you're making good choices. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. And you are welcoming in some abundance. So maybe that new job pays pretty well. That's awesome. All right. We have keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Use gratitude and bliss to get you there. What do we need to see from the star seeds? What's going on for Scorpios? I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So maybe you're going to apologize. Maybe somebody's apologizing to you, but I do feel like there's this need to, maybe somebody has severed ties. You know, maybe there's been like an ending somewhere. Maybe it happened quickly. Maybe there was just like things couldn't be resolved. So I do feel like somebody might come in with some sort of an apology. What else do we need to see? We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. Again, I feel like somebody might be pregnant, expanding your family. So there could be a new addition coming in. What else? The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. Can you open your heart to receive it? I do feel like there's been a disconnect or an ending somewhere, okay? And I feel like part of that was a lesson for whoever needs this. But I also feel like we have this rage or this anger and we need to soften that, right? Maybe it's we need a sincere apology. Maybe we had to go through things that were really difficult on our own, right? Maybe you had to go through like a pregnancy alone. Been there, done that. Not the best. And so I feel like there's this anger under the surface that we need to figure out a solution to. We have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. So Spirit wants you to know that you are always protected. You can ask for assistance anytime that you need it. But I also feel like this is an energy that tells us that we need safety in order to actually thrive. So if you've been in relationships where you didn't feel safe, I do feel like that is about to change for you. Some sort of stability coming in. All right, Spirit, what do we have going on for Scorpios? Next 7 days from whenever they see the message. What's happening for Scorpio? Ooh, there it is. All right. Ooh, yeah, you are making some forward progress. Travel, movement, relocation. You have 2 tickets to paradise as your first card. This is going to help bring in the balance that you need, but travel, movement, relocation, purchasing a vehicle, all of those things come into play. All right, I do feel like work is going to be something that takes up a bit of your time. Hard work pays off, though. The King of Pentacles is an indication that you're working towards a goal. You're building an empire, and the fruits of your labor will pay off, but they come through hard work. There is some changes going on in your life, right? Some of them might be sudden and shocking. You also have the lightning card. There's lightning on the tower. The tower needs to be destroyed to rebuild something better, okay? If what's going on in your life isn't working, let the tower crumble so that you can rebuild something better. Maybe it's a stronger foundation. Maybe it's more secure. They're telling me natural disasters. Someone might have like had to rebuild after a natural disaster. Floods, tornadoes, tsunamis, all of those things come to mind. But I feel like you're rebuilding better than it was, stronger, more of like a secure place. Interesting. And it's going to be stable. All right. We also have union in the cards. Four of Wands is mirrored energy. 1111 could tell you that you're on the right path. Maybe someone wants to get married because we're starting a family. I also feel like this is a solid, stable foundation, okay? Something that'll stand the test of time. What else? King of Cups and the Fool. So I feel like somebody is about to take a step in a new direction towards love. It might come in quickly. Remember to look before you leap. That's the caution with the Fool card. Yes, you should take a leap of faith if you know what you're getting yourself into. Don't sign into contracts during Mercury in retrograde if you can help it. It goes direct on the 11th, and then we have shadow until about the 18th. So if you can hold off, if you can't, read the fine print, okay? Page of Wands. We do have some sense of adventure. I feel like somebody wants to kind of rush forward very quickly. There is going to be some sort of celebration, marriage, children, commitment, all those things I feel like are coming in. And somebody is kind of dynamic. Somebody's energy is really alluring. I feel like you could be dealing with fire and water predominantly. That's almost every single card on here except one. So I feel like fire and water are definitely the themes of the energy in this reading. But I feel like the Queen of Wands is somebody who really knows what she wants. She's not afraid to go after it. She doesn't mind the attention, good or bad. She kind of uses it to her advantage, and she's got a lot of sex appeal. So I feel like that's interesting. Could be a lot of competition. Maybe there's a lot of people that are fighting over this person because she's the Empress. I do feel like she symbolizes pregnancy, abundance, fertility, nurturing things you want to grow. So I do feel like the family is growing. Whoo! And abundance you shall have. 10 of Pentacles. Lacking nothing financially. So maybe this new job pays off really well. Maybe you're marrying a King of Pentacles, someone who's really wealthy, very well established, right? You wouldn't have to worry about anything. And I feel like this person wants to come in and solidify things. So we're going to use our general board. We're going to see what the energy is for you. What's going on for Scorpio? All right, Scorpio, we don't count anything that falls off of the casting mat, so I just pull those and put those away. Had a couple of them that fell off. All right, Scorpio. In the middle of reset and success, it's quite literally, it's laying sideways like this. We have where there's a will, there's a way. So I feel like you're going through a reset to hit some success, all right? And I love that for you. Keep going. Spirit's saying don't give up. In feeling feelings, we have the leaf. So you're turning over a new leaf. There's some growth here. Maybe you're learning to feel your feelings and embrace those instead of run from them. We have take a trip, and we have a snake. Maybe you're going someplace where there's snakes, so use some caution with that. But I feel like you're shedding your skin. Maybe you finally realized that instead of always wanting to do things and never taking a chance, you're not really living life. So I feel like you're shedding your skin somewhere, somehow. I also feel like taking a trip could be like stepping out of a comfort zone. There's transformative energy because of taking this trip is what Spirit's telling me. So there's something that's really changing for you when you take this trip wherever you're going. In banishing energy, I feel like you are going towards a new destination, okay? I also feel like there's some closure, right? We're leaving something behind. We're banishing the negative energy. In body, we have the waves. So I feel like waves of change are coming, some peace, some harmony. I also feel like water could help clear negativity from your body. So maybe that's an ocean, lake, river, stream, a shower, soaking your feet, whatever happens to work. But I do feel like there is some change coming for your body in a positive way. In the mind category, we have the bottle cap. So I feel like you're about to kind of open up your mind into new possibilities, and that's going to help you to leave your mark, right? Coca-Cola is a trademarked name that is pretty much worldwide. People know what Coca-Cola is. And so I feel like your mind is going to create something that leaves an impact. And I feel like your mind is a tool that's really going to leave its mark on the world. Love that for you. In ancestors, we have a star, so you might be seeing like a shooting star in the night sky. I feel like your ancestors see you as a star, somebody that really is meant to be seen is what they're giving me. Interesting. Your spirit guides need you to meditate. They need you to find peace. They need you to clear your chakras, okay? So this would be, I think it's the throat chakra. So you need to speak up somewhere. Your spirit guides are going to help you to find your voice. Remember to clear your energy. Humming and singing will help clear the throat chakra. Let's see. They're also giving me the song Hallelujah. Specifically the pentatonics version. It's a beautiful song. You'd really like it if you listen to it. You can find it on YouTube. They're telling me the 4th and 5th chakra. 4th and 5th. So heart, throat. Yeah, heart and throat chakras need to be cleared. Very important. Caution and avoid it. Avoid overspending. We have the crown. All right. Unless you are of royal status and you have billions upon billions, curb some spending. I feel like that's going to be important. You are elevating, but we don't want to overdo it. So I feel like somebody also is about to get like princess treatment, if that makes sense. All right. In the middle of spiritual and work, you might be doing some spiritual work. You might be a healer. I feel like you're going to use, your knowledge to help others heal, whether that's you work in medicine, you do energy work, spiritual work. They're showing me someone might be part of like clergy. What else? Nursing, medicine, healers. Healers are going to start to do some spiritual work. I love that. All right. In career and change, there could be some change. You might be traveling, changing jobs. Trains could somehow be trains could be significant. Maybe you have to ride like a subway, a light rail, things like that. The train. I do feel like you're going to travel for work, and that might be a change for you, but it is going to increase your finances. We have the purse here. So I feel like somebody is about to change careers, and it's about to pay off big time. In shadow work, we have the cross. So I feel like your shadow work is going to help you to ascend into Christ consciousness, the 5D energy, do the work. It is absolutely night and day difference and transformative. In friends, we have the angel wings. So you might have a guardian angel that's a friend. My spirit guide, I would say I'm very close to. He makes me laugh and giggle a lot. He's very off color. You could also have a friend that's in spirit that I feel like could be making some sort of contact or letting their presence be known, but I do feel like energetically you're spiritually protected, and it could be a friend that's in spirit. Interesting. In family, we have some big changes, the wheel. So I feel like you're going in a new direction with family. I feel like family's expanding for some of you, pregnancy announcements, new children entering. I also feel like this is some good luck that's coming in. It's karmic, it's destined. Things are changing in your family life for the better. So good luck, good fortune, all of those things, a lot of blessings coming in. We have trips, we have jobs, we have money, we have babies, we have marriages. It's going to be an exciting week for you, so buckle up, get some rest while you can. I feel like you're about to be busy. Have a great week.